Paint me like one of your French girls, you single ladies and gentlemen. So, once again, he titles the video, I Can't Stop Gaining Weight. Really, Nick? So, in this one, he has Taco Bell. And this is the sad state he's in. Now, while, yes, this is what I mean. He may be playing a character, but this is... He has to use this at night. He's got the water right there. Probably to rinse it out. You know, he's got to use, like, the distilled, purified, all that water. So these are very serious repercussions of him eating so much. So he has to not only wear this at night to sleep, when he's sleeping, because his heart will sometimes stop, but he has to sometimes wear it during the day because he can't breathe. So, great. It's, you know, the character he's put on is just that, a character. But the repercussions and the consequences of that character are pretty visible. I've said before, he looks like a fucking dude who's ready to give birth to an 18-year-old. Now, I've said before as well, I'm not that thin. You know, I'm not thin, but I'm definitely not 400 fucking pounds. He's 400 fucking pounds. I'm like maybe 300 at most. I'm also 6'4", so it, you know, a lot better than, you know, you can, like, you see him sitting there. Let's get a, you know, it's like, when I lift up my arm, you can, the shirt, is, as you can see, it's just a big shirt. Him, it's right there. So, but yeah, I mean, I love bigger clothes, especially when working. I mean, these are, I think, like 4X. I normally wear like a 2X. My Bojangles shirt is like fucking 6X. That's why it's so fucking large. Especially when I'm at work. Like right now, I'm in, you know, big shirt, boxers. But then when I'm working, I like bigger shirts because that fucking factory is hot. And if you've ever worked in a job where you start to sweat, you don't want that shit sticking to you. You know, you don't want to be wearing shirts like this, where you can see it's very fitting to the skin. You know, how it's kind of hugging the skin. I want something like this, where it's baggy. Because I'm not going to work in a factory and wear a shirt like that. Not happening. Not fucking happening. I would love to do a stand-up, you know, to show you guys what it actually looks like for me. But like I said, I'm in my boxers, so, no. But, so he has... So he has Taco Bell, and he's got, like, I think 8 tacos. He's got some burritos there, but he's got about 3, 4 tacos. He's got burritos. It's like 8 of them. He's got his Coke. And, I mean, he does his typical freaking, you know, little... Ow, Orlin hit him right in the boob. Yeah, he does this like 3 fucking times. That, you know, where he goes on for like 30 fucking seconds. I don't want to blow out my mic because it's a shit fucking webcam mic, so I don't want to do that for 30 seconds. That's gonna destroy it. Oh boy. A Rocket League. And Orlin handed him some paper towels in case he shits himself. I'm kidding. They didn't. It's not for shitting. Maybe it is. You know, he shits himself every time he has gas. He's like, I poop my pants. I poop my pants. I poop my pants. He's like, will you wipe my ass for me? I can't reach. The range of emotions this man portrays in just a few seconds. I mean, that's how you know it's a fucking character. Someone also said he's got the Vegeta hair going on. He's got the Widow's Peak thing going on. He's got the spiked. And so it's like if Vegeta really let himself go. You know, say Bulma dies and Trunks dies, he has got no one left, and he just lets himself go. He becomes Nikocado. He's like, what do you want, Kakarot? I don't want to do anything. Come on, Vegeta, we need to train. The only thing I need to train is my stomach. Oh, it's so good. So he did a McDonald's video. I identify as skinny. Well, I identify as a millionaire. Doesn't make it real. I also identify as talented and good looking, but that's not real either now, is it? There's a perfect one right there. No. That's how the video should be. Nothing there because he's out losing weight. So I did a video, I was actually going to do it, but then I decided not to. Where I kind of totaled up what he ate. It was a McDonald's one, and pretty much when it comes to like fast food and shitty food, McDonald's is like #1 on everyone's list. So I tallied up what he had eaten, and fortunately McDonald's has this nice little calorie calculator on their site. So he had 4 Big Macs, he had 4 large fries, he had a 20-piece McNugget, and then he also had a big thing of like nacho cheese, and he used about half of it. Each serving of that was about 80 calories, and he used about 24 servings. 28 servings, which came out to like 1,900 something calories. That plus the food and everything came out to about 7,000 calories for that one meal. And then that for that meal, and then I kind of times that by 3, assuming that each meal of his is around that much. And we got pretty much close to about 30,000 calories. So I think it was like 24,000. So it's that's just for the day. That's a day's worth of calories for him. And he wonders why he's gaining weight, and he wonders why he has difficulty breathing, and he wonders why his fucking ribs are cracking, and he wonders why his heel spur is broken, and he wonders why he's having so many fucking medical problems. And he wonders why running 5 miles isn't doing shit for him. If he is indeed running 5 miles, which I'm pressing X to doubt on that one. But these single ladies, who wouldn't want this? That's just like I'm sorry, if you've seen his OnlyFans, I saw it so you don't have to. I mean, unless you're curious about it, which I strongly recommend not being. If you're curious, just slap yourself and slap the curiousness right out of you. Because you don't want to see it, trust me. I saw it, I was like, okay, I'm done with the internet for today. It's like, well, time to look up some, you know, some regular porn to wash this out. It's like, lesbians. No, yeah, don't look it up. I'm telling you, do not look up Nikocato's Avocados OnlyFans. I mean, I don't think there's anything actually on his OnlyFans. I think there's like a forum type thing where they posted it, and just don't. Either way, like I said, repercussions. Serious repercussions. These aren't exactly cheap, if I remember. My mom has one, you know, because she's older and stuff like that. But you have to get the distilled, you can't see it, but hang on. The water right there, that's to clean it out, because you have to use that distilled and all that kind of water to flush it out. It can't be regular water because of the minerals and stuff like that. So my mom was always buying the gallon of those. So yeah, this is a very real problem he's having, and these are not cheap. So I mean, if you have good health insurance, it might maybe help. I don't know, but this is a very serious thing. So I brought this up just to show you that these things are not cheap. CPAP machines, $600, $1,400, $700, $800, $1,000, almost $700. So these machines are not fucking cheap. I don't see why anyone would fucking get one of these as just a prop, because these are fucking expensive. Yeah, these are the repercussions of what he's doing. He has to have a CPAP machine because he can't fucking breathe at night, or whenever during the day when he can't breathe. And like I said, the distilled water, that's a big giveaway that's legit. If you know, if he really wanted, if it was just a prop, he would just have it. But the distilled water is actually part of it. So, but this is what he's doing to himself. This is what he's doing to himself. He's gained so much weight in so short of a time that his body is breaking down. It's, you know, failing him, essentially. You know, so like I've said before, yes, this is a character that he's portraying, but as you can see, the consequences of eating almost 30,000 fucking calories in food every day is having very real consequences. And he could easily change it. And people in the comments are like, he can easily change it by just stopping. Just stop eating so fucking much. But he's not going to. And like I've said before, I know it's kind of stupid to keep talking about it, but, you know, it's like one day you hope that he sees these videos and, you know, or one day something happens to where it wakes him up and says, oh, hey, I want to live, and I don't want to fucking kill myself for YouTube videos anymore. But it's not going to happen. Like I said, wishful thinking. But this is the state that he's in. He's, you know, if you're to believe the other things, the cracked ribs, the heel spur, the stuff like that, fucking CPAP machine so you can fucking breathe. I mean, when does it stop? When you have a machine that helps you breathe at night because you're at risk of your heart stopping from, you know, it's kind of like you stop breathing. So this kind of makes sure that you keep getting the oxygen, because sometimes, you know, you just stop breathing. Your lungs aren't pumping, your heart's not getting what it needs. So this makes sure that it doesn't happen, because some people's hearts will stop, and, you know, and lungs will stop, and he did it to himself. There are some people, like I said, my mom has one, but she's older, you know? So you see a lot of it with older people, and then you'll have it with larger people like this, where, you know, they've just gained so much weight that they're in so short of a time that their bodies are just fucking up. And he could easily change it, but he's not going to. And that's the sad part. You know, that's the sad part. You know, we've said before, we don't want to see this dude die. But if he keeps going down this route, then that's what's going to happen. I mean, I think he's, what, 30 years old now or something? In like a year or two, he's going to, like I say, he's 400 pounds. He's 400 fucking pounds. He's like 5'6", something like that, and he's 400 pounds. So he's that short. He's 400 pounds. Imagine the kind of stress it's putting on his back. Imagine the kind of stress it's putting on his legs. Imagine the stress it's putting on his fucking lungs and his heart. Not only is fat building around that, but because he's shorter, everything's more, you know, as opposed to someone who's like me, 6'4", and everything can spread out evenly for the most part. There's really not much nowhere for him, the fat to go for him because he's so short. So there's a lot of up here, a lot right here. So 400 pounds, he could easily just stop this, eat healthy foods while do a mukbang of healthy foods. And rather not mukbang, just, like I said, weight loss journey. He'd gain more subscribers, people will gain more fucking respect for him, and he can be taken seriously again. Don't do the videos as Nikocado Avocado, though. He needs to be himself. He needs to show, hey, I am a very real person, and I am going on this very real journey. But that would be too easy. Instead, he'd just rather kill himself. But anyways, yeah, about 30,000 calories a day this guy's been taking. And must be real fun to have a fucking CPAP machine. 30 years old, 400 pounds, CPAP machine, because if he doesn't, his heart will stop at night. He'll fucking die. I hope it's worth it, Nick. I seriously hope all that fucking sweet YouTube money is worth it, because you're killing yourself. But hey, what do I know? That's it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.